Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Love and Info with your host, Love. That's me. How's everybody doing today? Are you feeling vibracious? I hope you are. I am thankful for you watching this. First of all, I really need to tell you guys. I need to get it through all of you guys' head. Every single one of you guys watching this, even if it's all you watching and you click because you don't like the subject, I fucking love you. So, I know I promised you guys more music and more poetry this week, but I was going through my fucking Instagram, and I ran into this article by the New York Times that really fucking pissed me off. Because it just shows how, honestly, it all comes down to Trump being an idiot. I'll explain to you guys. So you guys know about this hurricane happening, right? The hurricane Dorian that went and destroyed the Bahamas, and now it's out here on our East Coast. And the Abaco Islands as well. It destroyed all those places, and they're getting a lot of humanitarian help because that's what decent humans do from decent countries. They go and they help. The United States among some of them. We were there to help because, by the way, according to Dionisio J. de Aguilar, who is the Minister of Tourism, out of their population of 20,000 people, 10,000 people have already left. Okay, these people are not trying to be there in the Bahamas. The Bahamas is in complete destruction right now. They really don't know. This is a quick fun fact. They don't really know how half of these people left because most of them left in private planes and boats and, and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of fucking money going under there from what I hear. So that's a quick fact. They don't know where these people left. But there's people like Tyler Perry that actually went on there and helped in his private plane into like a pregnant woman and some other people. So that might be what they're talking about. Anyway. So these people are trying to get out of there. They're trying to get out of there. The United States offered help, and they were asking originally for these two documents, which was the passport and a criminal record. If you were in the Bahamas and you were trying to get out and you had a passport and your criminal record, you can get on a ferry that will bring you to the United States and give you some type of asylum and give you a start over. So then imagine this, okay? Just try to. I'm trying to get into these people's head for a second and see what they're going through. So I'm like, all right. So they asked me for a criminal record, and I'm like, okay. So what do you think? I think I'm gonna go to the court office and I'm gonna get one, right? That already sounds tedious enough for me that I'm in the U.S. and I could just get on the fucking bus and go and get one and maybe have it in 2 days. It sounds fucking horrible. Like, why would you ask me to do that? Can you get that yourself? Now imagine that in a city that is completely destroyed. All right, just destroyed. So you get this fucking criminal record while you're probably carrying your life belongings in your hands because God knows what you have left if you're trying to get the fuck out. You know what I mean? And if you're family, you probably got your fucking family on you too, and you guys are going around getting this fucking criminal record. All right, so you guys happen to have a passport too. All right, you finally see some hope. You see the light. You're gonna go to this fucking ferry because the United States is here to help, right? You get in line for this fucking ferry. Imagine all the chaos and the pandemonium of people around you. And you're just looking for this hope. And you're in line and you finally get on the ferry. And then the fucking Cheeto opens his fucking Cheeto mouth and says stupid shit like he always does. And this ultimately comes down to our president being an idiot. This totally comes down to our president being a total idiot. These were his words, okay? He said, sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I said what he said. And he said, everyone needs to have totally proper documents. Okay? Because the Bahamas had tremendous problems with people that aren't supposed to be there being there. And I don't want to allow these very bad people to come into the United States. Among these people, there are very bad gangbangers, drug dealers, blah, 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 blah. I mean, why does this motherfucker use these words like tremendous? Like, do you know what that means, sweetie? Do you know what tremendous means? I think you just use it. It's not that it's not used correctly. It's just that I just hate him. And I just want to talk shit about him, about everything when he gets me pissed off. Sorry. This is like, you guys see me cry a lot during these videos. But stuff like this is just like, why did you open your mouth? Everything that we know what to do. We're good people. We've been good people in America before you. We know the fucking drill. We've been there. We've been there for people back in 1998 with Nicaragua. We've been before El Salvador. during the earthquake in 2001. We've been there for people in Haiti. We've been decent human beings. We don't need to open your fucking mouth, because every time you open your mouth, you're like the King Mias, but instead you're like the opposite. Everything you touch just turns into shit. So anyway, all of these comments caused a lot of confusion. So much fucking confusion that 119 people were told to get off this boat. Remember earlier I was trying to tell you that story about putting yourself in the shoes of these people who went and struggled to get this paperwork, got in line, got on this fucking boat where they were supposed to be helped, and then the fucking Cheeto opened his mouth, and this 119 people who have their struggle and their pain in their hands were asked to get the fuck off the boat. They said, get the fuck out. All of you. Now, there's footage of it. There's footage of it all over the fucking internet right now. Okay, this is just for an article, so I don't have videos to show you guys yet. This is from the New York Times online. By the way, I got my last free note from them. They started to charge me now. I don't know how that works. I went in there and I was getting all this free information, and then they're like, now we're going to charge you. I'm like, oh, okay, bye. I'll get my information somewhere else. You know, they said 4,000 people already have arrived from the Bahamas, said Diane Sabatino. Diane Sabatino is the head of Custom and Border Protection Office. She also had a lot of other comments to say, like how they were going to be, you know, they were going to hold anybody down hostage in their own country because of their documentation. They were going to work everything out, and they were going to be super open about it. But meanwhile, because they're making all these statements, you know, even Mark Morgan, who is the coordinator of Customs and Border Protection also, hurricane victims will not be held hostage to paperwork. We are not telling you that because that Chris said, well, you cannot allow anyone with our paperwork. That's just not being done. That's it. Anyway, so it was embarrassing. Anyway, Mark Morgan stated that nobody was going to be hustled for paperwork, that everything was going to be worked out. Now, meanwhile, the Pilar Boyox, who is the spokesperson of the owners of the Spanish company that owns the Spanish company that owns the ferries that were translating people, they say that they were just told completely fucking different things. They claim, to their testimony to the New York Times, that on Friday and Saturday they were told people only with visas can get on. But then on Sunday, the U.S. immigration said it was okay to let people in without a visa. After they... Oh, okay. So this created confusion for them. Now they're being seen as the bad guys, and then meanwhile, all these people had to get in and out. And I just think that's really horrible, you know? And I just think that as humanity, we need to be aware of this shit going on in the country, you know, so we can do something about it. So we can start with ourselves, pretty much, I guess. I don't know, you know? This is just something that I wanted to talk about because I'm an immigrant. And I hate this president. I've never got into politics. The only reason why I'm changing the whole structure of my YouTube video is because I want to talk about this kind of stuff. So this video is really special for me because, as you guys can see, I've been changing the structure of my channel for a long time. On and off and on and off and on and off. Now I'm being more consistent than ever, and it's gonna stay like this. But I'm changing the whole dynamic and what I deliver, the information. I'm trying to make it a mixed mash of everything. I want it to be my niche, you know. I want it to be a spiritual, informative artist, you know. So thank you guys for watching. This is the first time that I deliver information, like political information like this. I'm not so familiar with the vocabulary or the delivery on it. I'm just used to getting up in here and just being my happy self. So this video is sort of the beginning of something even bigger than what I already have, which is 100 followers. Thank you guys. I love you. My goal is 150, so please share. Please tell your friends about my videos. I'm funny. I'm kind of funny, okay? I'll make you laugh. Anyway, we're all stars. Let's just help each other shine. And don't be assholes like the Cheeto.